Hey guys, my name is Reverend Phoenix and this is Drawing the Human Figure from Your Mind, lesson 149. Okay, so now we're going to begin our understanding of the invention of the hand and the invention of all its muscles. Now, okay, so to do that, what we need are two different plates, top view and the bottom view. What we'll do is just pretty much draw a hand about, I guess, this big here, right? We can just say that that's probably the width of the head over here. And we also know that, right, if you divide this in half. So here we're just going to use the formulas to put the hand down so we can get these, just understand these muscles accurately. So if you need a refresh on these formulas, you can review those lessons, right? Just like this, and I'll just measure over here and put it down over here. So I'm just going to sketch this out just like we've been doing the full the muscles of the skeleton when we were learning the parts here. So here I'm going to do we're just going to look at the right hand here. So here the thumb is going to be sticking out over here. So we know from those formulas is that we can quickly just sketch out very fast the understanding of the hand over here, and that the bones are going to be just like this. I'm going to clean this up when I come back here, right? I'm just going to do this fast. So here we can just put in some flow lines for the fingers, meaning that we're doing them based on those ratios that we know about, right? So here I'm just going to sketch in that finger over here, and I know that the other finger goes over here, and then the finger is going to protrude out. Then I know that just about over here is that index finger over here. It's going to be like so. And then we also know about the ring finger, that it's both the ring finger and the index finger are approximately the same size, but the index finger happens to be a little longer. Sorry, the ring finger happens to be a little longer than the index finger. And here's that little finger. That we know that it's going to end up over here, right? Because we talked about how this guy over here generally in the design is going to end up at this mark here. So meaning that he's about here, right? And here we can put in the bones for the palm area here, meaning the top of the hand over here. So I'm just going to sketch this out pretty quick. Just get these ideas down. And here's where so here in this area here, right, we can just shade this in a little bit, saying that we get the concept of how this hand goes in this direction and the thumb is over here, right? It's to the bottom attached. So when we look at it from the top, we're saying that, yeah, we understand this concept. And here we can just draw in that bone over here based on these understandings. And pretty much just complete it right over here. I'm going to clean this all up. Okay, so now what we'll do is draw the bottom. So here I can just take that same measurement over here and about here. All we have to do is really just flip these calculations. So remember, this width that we're doing is based on the palm, not the fingers, because the fingers can go outwards. Okay, now I'll just sketch this in pretty quick. And here we're just going to do everything opposite. and we know the middle finger is over here, and that index finger is going to be here, and do that same thing. So understanding in that 3D form, meaning that the bone for this guy, as we looked at the formulas, is going to go like this, and it goes under like that, right? It's got a hook, so we're going to see that ball shape over here for that hook. Same thing, we'll just put in the flow lines over here. So as long as we understand these formulas, you can see how quickly you can put down the hand, understanding that you're doing this in flow lines. And just keep that basic ratio going. That's about it. And your drawings are going to be so approximate, the lines will be naked, that it's going to look right. So we know about the index and the ring finger, right? And the middle finger is always longer. So I'll just put that thumb here again. Okay, so one thing to understand about the thumb here, right? So when you're thinking this in 3D, when you're drawing it, notice that notice the axis of the thumb. Okay, so we know that the finger can go up and down like this, and it can, well, hardly move, well, makes a good left and right movement. They all do, right? But that's about it, and they can go in circles or whatever. But this is really the main axis, a little bit of left and right, and its main function is to go up and down. So for the thumb, you can see that it's on a different angle, right? It goes inside, meaning that it's got this angle here, this axis, and it can move from side to side over here, right? And because of the muscles that we're going to understand over here is what's stopping this thumb from going anywhere else. Okay, so it's on this angle here. Keep a note of this. So meaning that when you're drawing this, right, you can just imagine this as a basic shape going in this, like on this angle over here, if this was a basic shape like this. Meaning, just keep that in mind that you're drawing this downwards. The thumb area here, and over here it's going to be opposite here, coming in this direction over here. Just like that. Okay, so I'll come back and clean this up. Okay, and here's that finished drawing. So here you'll notice that I'm drawing the thumb, right? So it's going to collapse in this direction on that angle, right? It's going to come in. So just keep that in mind, that that's what's going on here. And also note that here is going to be the carpal tunnel, okay? And what happens here is basically there's like a bone here, and all the pulley systems from those muscles from the wrist, actually for the forearm that we just came off from, are coming through here. And this is understood as the carpal tunnel. And it's just like this. So basically just imagine this section as a U-shaped bone structure in here. Okay, and all the wires, meaning that all the tendons, the pulley systems that are going to pull, get those fingers going, are going to go, are coming from the wrist into the hand, and then this is where your wrist is. Okay, so now before we move on, right, in these theories of artistic thinking, right, so all we really have to do is just look at the muscles of the top of the hand and the bottom of the hand. We really don't have to look at this stuff from the side, because the thing is, as soon as we start putting in the muscles, the symbolism, the idea of the hand that we can see with our own eyes, is everything's just going to snap into place. And the stigma attached to the concept of the hand as to why is it a struggle to draw the hand, I'm not sure where it comes from, but you'll see that as soon as we understand all the pulley systems, and there are not that many muscles, and when you put all these muscles, you'll be able to draw the hand without any problems. And the mystery area is actually right over here, that we're going to pull together and understand what's going on over here, and just of the muscles. So we'll start that understanding, And you'd be surprised as to how simple the hand actually is to draw as soon as you understand. So I hope you join me for that. Thanks.